Stock splits are a very strange animal in an accounting class because there's no journal entry for a stock split. And stock splits are the same as a very large stock dividend. And any stock dividend above 25% will be treated like a stock split. So let's jump into it. Strata Communications, December 31st, 2030 balance sheet shows the following items in the equity section. Okay, we got common shares, 300,000, no par shares issued and outstanding, $6 million. Retained earnings are 4.5, and it says on November 12th, we do a 4-for-1 stock split. The market price is $80 a share. We kind of don't care about the market price. This is an internal accounting exercise. We don't need to look at the world of the markets. So we're going from 300,000 shares, 4-for-1 split means we're going up to 1.2 million no par shares issued and outstanding. Now, does this value change? And the answer is no. So if this isn't changing and this isn't changing, we don't do a journal entry. We update this line. It's not going to say 300,000 when we prepare our balance sheets. It's going to say 1.2 million. And, there's accounting behind the scenes like that, but there's literally no journal entry. We say there's a memo that needs doing, and that's the memo. So it says record journal entries for the stock split. No journal entry required. Just an update to the number of common shares issued and outstanding, and we've done that. Part 2, very similar. Assume instead of no par shares, they have $4 par shares. Well, isn't that convenient? We did a 4-for-1 split. So exact same situation where we go, okay, there's 300,000 $4 par shares issued and outstanding. Well, now there's going to be 1.2 million of these $4 par shares? No. We have to change the par value. We have $1.2 million in equity. That doesn't change. We have 1.2 million shares. So what's the par value per share? It goes down 4-for-1 as well. It goes down to $1, right? So it just reduces in the amount of the split. No change to our additional paid-in capital. No change to our retained earnings. No change to our common share dollar amount. And therefore, no journal entry needed. Again, questions like this in a text will say, there'll be a memorandum or an update to the account. The big change is how we disclose our common shares on the balance sheet. We have 1.2 million $1 shares after the split. There you go. We've solved 15.7a. As always, thanks for watching. If these videos help, I hope you'll help me. Bye. The next video in our series is right up here, and if you want a supercut of all of the videos in this series, that's the one down below.